Welcome back to my channel. On today's topic, I'm going to treat clubs with most Champions League finals. Clubs that had played the most Champions League final. Number one, the first club that had played most Champions League finals is Real Madrid. Real Madrid have played 18 finals and have won 15. They've lost only 3 out of the 15th, out of the 18th they've played. And the second one is AC Milan. AC Milan have played 11 finals, but they have won 7. So losing 4 to other clubs. Next on my list is Bayern Munich. Bayern Munich have also played 11 finals, but they have lost 6. They have won 6. Therefore, losing 5 to other teams. The next is Liverpool. Liverpool has played 10 finals. They have won 6 out of the 10, and they have lost 4. Next we have is Juventus. Juventus FC. Juventus has played 9 finals, but they have lost 2. They have won only 2. They have played 9, they have won only 2, and they have lost 7. Next is the FC Barcelona. FC Barcelona have played 8 finals. Among the 8 finals, they have won 5 and they have lost. They have won 5 and they have lost 3. So today, I'm going to emphasize or break down the Real Madrid. I'm going to look at the 18th finals they have played. I'm going to look at the 15 they have won and the 3 they have lost. So today I'm going to be focusing on only Real Madrid for now, but subsequently I will make other videos for the rest. That is, I will make video for AC Milan, Bayern Munich, Liverpool, Juventus, and Barcelona. Any of this will follow suit. But if you want me to, you can write on the comment section if you want me to write or if you want me to speak about any one, any of the clubs. If you want me to speak about any club or any of the club that I've mentioned, please write on the comment section. But today I will want to speak on Real Madrid alone. So thank you. So welcome back to my channel. As I've said earlier, Real Madrid have played a total of 18 UEFA Champions League finals, and they have won 15. They have won 15 and they have lost 3. Final Real Madrid played and they won was in 1956. In 1956, they played the final against Stade de Reims. Stade de Reims, that is in France. Stade de Reims of France. So Real Madrid scored 4. And the Stade de Reims scored 3 goals. That means Real Madrid scored 4 against 3, winning the first Champions League for Real Madrid in 1956. The next one is in 1957, whereby they played the final against Fiorentina of Italy. Real Madrid scored 2-0. That was the scores for the day. 2-0. Next, consecutively. They went to the final again in 1958, and they scored AC Milan against AC Milan of Italy, and they scored 3-2 at after extra time. They scored 3-2 in 1958. That was the third Champions League final, third Champions League final trophy they won. Subsequently, in 1959, they met again with Stade de Reims, and they also won 2-0. Next is in 1960. In 1960, they went to the final with Eintracht Frankfurt of Germany, and they scored 7-3. That was their 5th Champions League title for Real Madrid. 7-3. Germany 7-3. In 1962, they lost the final against Benfica. So they lost despite their hat-trick by Ferran Puskas. So they had an hat-trick on that match by Ferran Puskas, and but they later lost the final by 5-3 against Benfica of Portugal in 1962. In 1964, they didn't reach the final in 1963, but in 1964 they were in the final against Inter Milan of Italy, and they lost by 3-1. So Inter Milan had 3 goals, and Real Madrid had 1 goal. So they still lost in 1964. But they were at the final in 1966 with Partizan Belgrade. Partizan Belgrade is in Serbia, which was formerly called Yugoslavia, but it is called Serbia. In 1966, they played the final against Partizan Belgrade, and they scored 2-1. So after that, in 1966, they didn't reach the final again, not until 1981. At 1981, they played against Liverpool of England, and they lost by a lone goal. That means they lost 1-0. So these are the 3 final Real Madrid has lost. They lost against Benfica 5-3 in 1962. They lost against Inter Milan in 1964 by 3-1, and they also lost in 1981 against Liverpool by a lone goal. That means 1-0. After 1981, after 1981, they did not qualify to the final not until 1998, whereby they met Juventus, and they won by 1-0. That is by a long goal. They won Juventus 1-0 in 1998. 1999, they could not reach the final stage, but 2000, they were at the final with Valencia of Spain, and they won the cup 3-0. They won Valencia 3-0 for their 9th Champions League Cup, in which they played in 2002 against Bayern Leverkusen of Germany. They scored Bayern Leverkusen 2-1, and they won the league, the Champions League. Their 10th Champions League final was against Atletico Madrid in 2014. Atletico Madrid in 2014, they won 4-1 after extra time. So you can see by they spent almost a decade. Yes, they spent at least 12 years before they could, after their 2002 final with Bayern Leverkusen, where they won. They could not qualify. They qualified after 12 years of playing the Champions League. They qualified for the work. I mean, they qualified for the finals, and they won Atletico Madrid 4-1 at the extra time. In 2016 also, they met Atletico Madrid and they won. They played 1-1. That means 2006 they played 1-1, but they lost on penalty 5 goals. Sorry, they won on penalties 5-3. So Real Madrid won on penalties by 5-3. In 2017, the next year, 2017, they met Juventus of Italy and they won 4-1. Consecutively, the next year again, and that means in 2018. In 2018, they met Liverpool of England, and they scored 3-1, lifting their 13th Champions League trophy with a 3-1 lead against Liverpool. Their 14th Champions League title was in 2022, where they played. Real Madrid played with Liverpool, and they scored Liverpool 1-0. In 2023 was their last Champions League final. Was their last Champions League final in which they scored Man City 1-0. That means they scored Man City 1-0. So that means among the 18 matches, among the 18 Champions League matches, Champions League finals, Real Madrid, good luck to their work, to their comeback, and good luck to the coach. So thank you very much. If you want more updates on football, please do not forget to comment in the comment section, like, share this video, and most importantly, subscribe to my channel for more updates like this. Thank you.